Alrighty, and then the last story, and it just frustrates me so much. Am I wrong? I don't think so. I'm rarely ever am. But what is up with everybody saying that the Panthers should be going out and getting a new quarterback? What is wrong with Teddy Bridgewater? The man is doing great. We've been praising this man all season. Folks, the Panthers just had a new head coach from college. He has never coached in the NFL. So we can give a little bit of a free pass on the first year, right? And they still did very well. His number one offensive player, Christian McCaffrey, only played 2 games and he left early in both of those games. So, folks, what are we talking about here? And Teddy Bridgewater has elevated those 2 wide receivers. I mean, folks, midway at the end of the season, we were talking about that wide receiver core for the Panthers in, top 5 kind of wide receiver duos in the entire league. We were talking about, Robbie Anderson and CJ Moore, the same way we were talking about Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Folks, these are these are good wide receivers that Teddy Bridgewater is elevating to A1, Tier 1 wide receivers, best wide receiver duo in the league, in a team of the Panthers that is in totality not great, on the defensive end of the ball. And, besides, Christian McCaffrey and Teddy Bridgewater and the 2 wide receivers, they really don't have that, that level of superstar talent on the squad, and they still made it work. Do I have the NFL standings up here? What is this tab? This is NBA standings. Darn it. Do I got this NFL standings? Can I even look this up? Let me go back here. The NFL website is still kind of acting a little funny. Here it is, standings. What did the Panthers end with this season? 5-11. Not bad, not horrible. They were in most of the games that they lost. These are close games. What do we get here? We got anything by points for and points and away? I mean, folks, yes, they were 5-11, and they only gave up 52 more points than they scored. That doesn't seem that bad to me. Is that bad? Let me see. Let me see a bad team. What's a bad team? Eagles, I mean, they're almost at 80-point differential between points for and points against, and they had 4 wins. I mean, Carolina, 5 wins, 1 more win, but closer games. Being in games, they were very close in really all the games, folks. We broke them down every single week. The only one knock was Teddy Bridgewater was not clutch in some of those games, that's fine. A lot of players aren't clutch. It's hard to be clutch consistently. You can kind of teach clutchness a little bit, not too much. You can't do Tom Brady level of clutch, LeBron James level of clutch. You can't really teach that. But, Teddy Bridgewater, he can be better. He can be, when he's got a fresh training camp under him, when he's got the preseason under him, when he's got a full year with the new head coach from the college system, he can get better, folks. So can we stop that? Everybody thinks the Panthers are going to get a new quarterback. Look at this one. The Lions, points for 377, points against 519. I mean, folks, we're talking over 100-point differential there. Even the Vikings, they're at 45-point differential with a 7-9 season. The Panthers' points differential was only 52. That's pretty good. Points against, I mean, they weren't even giving up that many points, so the defense was kind of solid. Only gave up 402 points. Who else gave up 400? Damn, the Rams only gave up 296 points. That's holy cow good. Damn, 296. That's the first time I've seen anybody under 300 for this season. All right, now we got to go to this is the NFC. We got to go to the AFC. Where's the AFC at? All right, anybody got under 300? No. Wow. When you look at these numbers, folks, we have to give it up for the Rams. Only allowed 296 points all season. Nobody else was even close to that. The second highest point total close to that would be 338, 312. All right, the Steelers. Wow, the Steelers. Their defense kind of shut it down a little bit. 312 points. That's the second highest point or second lowest points against. Wow, interesting. All right, let's go back here, though. So can we stop with the Teddy Bridgewater nonsense? I bring it up because we see this here. ESPN writes an article on who is the ideal landing spots for the top free agents coming in, and they say Dak Prescott would go to the Panthers. Where? What? First of all, Dak Prescott and Teddy Bridgewater, I really don't see that much big of a difference of, and I don't think Dak Prescott would be able to kind of elevate the play of the receivers like Teddy Bridgewater is doing. We saw Dak Prescott not even be good until he finally got got an A1 tier 1 wide receiver in Cooper or Amari Cooper. He couldn't even make it work until they got the big name. Teddy Bridgewater, Robbie Anderson, is that a big name? It's a solid name, with the Jets, solid there. CJ Moore, once again, is that a big name? It's a solid name. It's not, it's not going to be a first round pick. It's, if we were just drafting NFL wide receivers, CJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, they're not going to be 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't pick them in the top 20 rounds. I would be going with other receivers. So Teddy Bridgewater was making those wide receivers work. We were talking about them. I think they both ended up with 1,000 yards for the season. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. They are one of the top five wide receiver duos in the league because of Teddy Bridgewater doing work. And they didn't even have the running back, folks. So stop it with the Panthers are going to go and get a quarterback. We see, ESPN saying that Dak Prescott's the perfect fit for the Panthers. No, that's not even, where does that even come from? And then we get, PFF saying that the Dolphins and Panthers are going to trade draft picks. The Panthers are going to trade up to number 3 to draft a quarterback. What is going on here? I can guarantee you, I will bet the show on it. I don't care. Teddy Bridgewater will be the quarterback of the Panthers next year, and we'll add this stipulation to it. And the Panthers will make the playoffs next season. I will bet the show on that. Hit me up on Twitter if y'all want to make that bet, but I'm here. So yes, Teddy Bridgewater is going to be the Panthers quarterback. It's kind of a little ridiculous. We're talking about it. All right.